forget Difarius is literally a land of predatory animals, no matter what they look like. Even deer, horses, giraffes and zebras are all carnivores in the world of Difarius. Now there is actually an even higher class of carnivore living in Difarius, but it's not originally from that world, known as Adrianica. I may touch upon them in the 4th rather scary episode, as you'll get to know the darkest of the carnivores. But for now, we're going to now look at the eating habits of the Difarians, the main ones. So, do Difarians ever stop eating? You're probably going to ask yourself, and I'm going to say hardly ever. And that is the truth. Difarians are nearly always looking for a way to get a meal in. They'll do it any way they can. Even though I've already touched upon this in my previous posts, I just want to tell you that the animals of Difarius are nothing like the animals on Earth. In fact, they're actually animals from my own mystic multiverse. They are related to a race called Flesh Euphorium, even though that is a really weird name for a race. I may touch upon it sometime. It is the core of where my entire multiverse gets its food from. Animals that literally have the remarkable ability of being bloodless, mess-free and just tasty white meat all the way through. They don't even have internals. Basically meaning it's the ideal way to enjoy an animal. You can enjoy a zebra in the same way as you enjoy a chicken. Or turkey, and I mean like Christmas turkey, or celebrating chicken or whatever. Like a chicken dinner. However, Difarians do not like to share their prey very often. That's why we have the food bearers. To make sure everyone's got their own prey and aren't fighting over prey, because that's actually against the law. It's against the law to take another's feed. It's even against the law to do so much as try to take a piece of someone's feed. These strict laws come from the original Alasia and are still being enforced in Difarius. Difarius does take it a step further though. There's actually one part of the tranquil forest where it's illegal to be hungry. You are arrested literally as soon as you enter that part, and only until you've eaten something are you let out. They're known as dining dungeons. Watch out for those. Like I said, there are different races in the world of Difarius, and I can't go through them all. Another thing that's important to remember as well is that these animals do not eat like animals in the wild. They eat like you and I, with table manners and cutlery. They actually say they might have got this habit from not only the original Alasians, but the wild Alasians as well. And of course the wild Ardarians do the same sort of thing. The stuff that they eat would be enough to feed you for weeks, if not months, and they eat it at one sitting in completion. A regular supper is £1,000, normally a zebra, or horse, or really heavy deer. Their regular dinner is £300. You can see where this is coming from. By rule, their supper is always bigger than their dinner. There is actually a code of conduct that came from Malaysia that tells you about different sized portions. Portions? That's not the right word for a start. They won't have a portion of something, they'll have the whole thing. However, Difarians, in between times, will eat some regular fast food. and this is an important thing to realise. Quite often they'll even combine the two, maybe serving a burger or some chips with their incredible animal roast. As you may imagine, it needs to be one heck of a size. But Difarius has places that make burgers this big.